Hey guys, and welcome to Best Reviews. Today we're talking about fire preparedness. Now, house fires are one of the worst and most common disasters that can affect a homeowner. They can quickly spiral out of control and cause immense damage. But fortunately, there's a few things you can do to mitigate that damage and minimize your risk of having one of these catastrophes affect you. So one of the most common and easily preventable sources of house fires are kitchen fires. One thing that you can do to prevent a kitchen fire: keep your cooking surfaces clean of oil and food buildup, because they can increase the risk of a grease fire. Also, it's helpful to set timers when you're cooking so you don't forget things on your stove or the oven. And remember to never leave the oven and stove unattended. Your presence is the best thing that you can do to prevent a fire breakout. Space heaters are another risk. Be sure to keep space heaters away from flammable materials, blankets, drapes, couches. One of the most overlooked causes of a house fire are electrical fires. And we have a couple easy tips to help you prevent those from affecting your home. Don't overload power strips, and don't connect one to another. Also, remember to keep a lookout for faulty wiring or old outlets in your walls. And remember to discard any damaged or broken power cords, as exposed wiring can conduct heat onto a flammable surface like your rugs or your curtains. Neglecting to maintain your chimney and fireplace can also put you at risk. Make sure to keep your chimney clean and inspect it at least once a year. Surprise, surprise, do not leave your fireplace fire unattended. One appliance that puts you especially at risk is your dryer. Make sure your lint trap is clean. Lint can build up over time and it's extremely flammable. The high heat and friction can actually cause it to ignite. Having candles around the house is fine, but make sure to never leave the house with a candle burning or go to sleep with a candle still burning. Also, keep fire starters of all kinds out of the reach of children. Smoking. While it's not only bad for your health, smoking indoors accounts for over 70% of house fire fatalities. Now we're going to talk about some steps that you can take to be better prepared in case one of these disasters affects you. First, have a plan with your family about what to do in case of a fire and how to get you and your family out of that situation as quickly as possible. And make sure to accommodate for any pets. Once you've made your plan, make sure to practice it. Go through the procedure with your family. Sleeping with your door closed creates another barrier between you and the smoke and the fire outside. Make sure that your smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors have strong batteries. Have at least one fire extinguisher in your house in an easy to access location, and make sure that everyone in your family knows where it is and how to use it. Also, keep important documents and valuables in a fireproof safe. In case of an emergency, you want to make sure that the safety of you and your family is the most important thing, not your stuff. It's also helpful to keep a few items underneath or near your bed while you're sleeping in case a fire breaks out, such as shoes, a flashlight, a mask. That way you're prepared. Be sure to have an emergency kit in an easy to access location. If you do find yourself confronted with a fire, here are a couple things that you should be aware of. Avoid inhaling smoke by using a mask or a rag and staying low to the ground underneath the smoke. If the door is warm to the touch, the fire is probably on the other side and you should not proceed that way. Most importantly, get out quickly. It's key to your survival. If you are trapped in a room, exit via a window. And once you get outside, call 911. If you can, shut off any gas lines to the house. Notify your neighbors as well, because if your house is at risk, their houses could be at risk too. If your clothes happen to catch on fire, stop, drop, and roll. Meaning stop, don't run, gently drop to the ground, and roll back and forth. If you do happen to get burned, pour cool water over the burn for 3 to 5 minutes and seek medical attention right away. When you do re-enter the home, Be sure to proceed with caution, as the environment may be filled with broken materials such as glass and debris. Have all utility lines inspected and have professionals come to assess the damage and arrange for cleanup. We hope you never have to experience a disaster like this. But hopefully the information that we've provided today has been helpful in preparing you for the possibility. Thanks guys for visiting us today. Be sure to check out our website at BestReviews.com and please subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/BestReviews. See you next time.